Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing well. I'd like to do a brief introduction of the course. Obviously, that should start with me. Again, my name is Nanette K. Hartley, and that's Dr. Nanette K. Hartley. Um, I am your instructor for Chem 110 this summer, either the full section or the fast forward one. I'm doing both. Um, Things I need to tell you about me. Most of this stuff can be found in my bio that's on in the discussion section on D2L. But I got my bachelor's of science in chemistry in 1995 from the University of California, Riverside. I got my master's and PhD from Arizona State University, and my PhD I got in 2002. I have been teaching since 1991. Once I took my first chemistry class at college, they started having me tutoring other students, so running unofficial classes outside of the regular classes to help people because I was working in the department and I had some skill for that. So that was something that I was asked to do from that time. I've taught on and off at UCR, at Iowa State University, Maricopa Community College, University of Arizona, Arizona State University, um, Scottsdale Community College, uh, the Princeton Review, and here at TTC since 2012 as an adjunct, and about a year now full time. So that's my work type stuff, the credentials for why I get to sit in front of you and teach you chemistry. I have a huge passion for this subject, and I hope that that's not highly annoying to you. I understand that most people are not thrilled with having to do chemistry, and that's okay. My passion hopefully can help you. What else? Outside of work, I do some volunteer work in Somerville. I have a family. My child is 16 and getting to be a pain, but that's okay. That happens. But it does mean that I understand what it's like to be a student when you're working full time and have a family. I was a student for a while when we moved down here and learned to balance those things. So I understand what the requirements are for doing that. I know that I need to be flexible to be a good instructor for you guys. So I hope to be able to do that. Now, while I have formal office hours, and I do, and I can't remember at the moment what they are, but bear with me a second and I'll look them up. I apologize. I should have done this before. That's okay. We can do it now. So my office hours this summer are Monday 11 to 2, Tuesday 10:30 to 11:30, and then 1 to 3. Wednesday 11 to 12, and those are WebEx only because I will not be on campus. And Thursday 12 to 2. Now you can either come see me in my office, which is in the 970 building. I'm in 302L. This is a gated hallway, as we call it. So unless you have a badge, you can't get in here. At the end of the hallway, there is a phone where you and there's a list of phone numbers. You can dial my extension 6699. That will come directly to my office, and you can say, "Hey, I'm here. I want to come see you," and I will let you in happily. I'm perfectly fine if you want to come see me in person. I'm perfectly fine if you want to do this over WebEx. And even if you don't want to show me your face, that's perfectly fine too. This being an internet course, I understand that. Outside of those times, I am perfectly willing to make appointments with people. I do have some time in my schedule that I've blocked off where I will not meet with people because I'm doing things, looking at your discussions. We'll talk about those later. Looking at the ALEKS, we'll talk about that later. Grading tests, recording things for you guys, making sure that everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. And I need to have some of that time blocked off. That's typically something that I do from like 8 to 11 in the morning, every day except Tuesday. And so it tends to be very early morning stuff. But if you're a morning person and you need to meet during that time, we can make that arrangement. I can just then move some of my things to the weekend or in the evening. That is perfectly okay. I'm okay meeting with you guys at any time that you need because I understand that you may not be available during my working hours. Okay, my working hours typically are 8 to 3. Friday I work 7 to 10 in the morning. So that's it. My Fridays are off early, although we close at noon on in the summer anyway on Friday. So that's what my days look like. So understand that if you're sending me email trying to get a hold of me, those are the times that you can usually find me. Okay, if I'm doing lecture recordings, stuff like that, I often close my email and try and turn off as many distractions as possible to make sure that this gets done. Now, there are several other introductory videos that you're going to get, things about what to do when, important information like where the important documents are. You'll find those in Scavenger Hunt, but I just want to make sure I talk you through some of that stuff. An introduction to ALEKS. We'll talk about the lab information. We'll talk about the discussions that you're going to be doing, the types of practice that are available to you. I'll walk you through some general information about the lectures and my expectations for that. And then I'll talk about the lab lectures and where that guide to the lab lectures will be. Those are all the things that I think I'm going to be doing basic intro for, and those should all be done today. So I will make sure that there is a list of them available to you. I think that's everything I have for this point. So I really hope that we have some fun this summer, that is not a torturous experience, and that you guys get through it okay. So I will be talking to you again very soon about some other topics. Thanks for being with me. Talk to you later.